Welcome back, everybody. I hope people refresh and come back because it was just a temporary issue with Windows. One of those things where just crashed my system out of nowhere and took a little bit to recover. Some of the capture cards needed to be reset. A bunch of weird stuff happens very rarely, but pretty annoying when it does pop. Let me just make sure we restart all of our stream utilities here that we're gonna need for the show. Thank you for bearing with me and coming back. Also, a good chance to call out some of the juicy follows we've had offline. Dubious and Games for Fun and Nico Corey followed while we were offline. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's get back into the action. Do him, exactly, Basil. Exactly. Everything is still good because guess what, guys? Because I have a separate gaming computer, the gaming computer is fine. So let's get back into the swing of things. Things are a little bit spicy here. Have to be careful. We're dead. That's the problem. When you context switch, you jump out. When you go back, you forgot what was happening. And we died immediately. It just shows you how spicy the game is. That was my response as well. Okay. We're back. That annoys me a great deal, by the way, when something outside of my control pops. I've gone to unbelievable lengths to prevent any of this from happening. I have two separate systems so that if the game crashes, it doesn't crash my stream, for example. But this stuff does happen. Not very often, though. The spice. The spice was pretty powerful, wasn't it? So, I've been thinking a lot about it because there's one... So we were talking about, being a bit self-critical and thinking about what are some things we can do in the show to make it a bit more appealing and, more interesting, give more value to people. And... I've sort of gone back and forth on a few ideas in terms of, what we do in the show. I've thought about doing some different things every now and then, like, for example, a just chatting stream. I've done it a few times, but honestly, it's kind of... I've never really gotten the hang of it. It feels like you have to be sort of a bigger streamer to pull off like an interesting just chatting stream. Or maybe you need to be like an expert in an area, right? So if you're, for example, I don't know, a stream coach or something, it would be interesting for people, I think, to jump into a just chatting stream because they can ask you questions, right? And they can talk about some of the stuff they're trying to do and all that. But really, like, I'm not really gonna talk about software engineering, which is like my area of expertise when it comes to like work. Could talk about music. Could even do some music production. We've done some streams where we've created a track on stream, right? Kutu Sorata? Wait, is that Fuyu? Is that Fuyu hiding out as a different person? Thank you for the follow, though. What was I saying? Yes, we've done streams where we produce a track together. And those have been fun, but, that's a very niche thing, isn't it? It's a very niche thing. I don't know how attractive that's going to be. What sort of software do you develop? So I work at a fintech company. It's financial software. So people basically... We have a big application that people use to get information and make decisions on investments and things like that. And it's a very big company, so, you know, many teams in it. The team that I work on currently owns the back end for like one piece of that application, basically. So that's the sort of stuff I do. Mostly, you know, work with databases, what's called ETL in the business, which is, you know, taking data in basically and integrating it into a database and then serving it to clients via an API. That's the sort of stuff I do. Similar fintech plus insurance. Very cool. But I do, you know, one of the things, I was very deliberate about having a career that doesn't mix with my actual hobbies, which is why I never wanted to pursue music as a career, because I didn't want to put my hobby at risk. You know the saying, like, if you know how the hamburgers get made, you stop liking hamburgers. I'm paraphrasing, but you get the idea, right? And I didn't want that to happen to music, so I never really pursued it in that way. But in some ways, you know, it's kind of cool, because now I'm getting to get some value from that, you know, with selling the albums and stuff. So not only do I get a bit of obviously, you know, some money, the $5 that each album costs, from people who choose to buy them, which is cool. But then also, you know, the fact that people use them in their own productions. So, you know, we have a few friends, Spaniard, who was in the chat. You know, I think used some of my music in his videos, and, you know, a couple of friends have done it as well. It's really, really cool. Because it's almost like people are using your stuff as building blocks to something else, you know? It's a cool feeling. So it's been cool to be able to use music in that way, because until now, really, I haven't shared it that much, or I guess it hasn't really gone beyond, you know, showing it to friends, basically. But it's been cool to make a bit more use of that. But I haven't decided if that's like a facet of myself that I wanna use on the shows too much. Certainly, you know, talk about music, that's great, right? And we do it often. And talking a little bit about how I think about music and all that, that's cool. But doing an actual music stream, I don't know how I feel about it, you know? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Can we just die and respawn, please? Yeah, thank you. So that's I'm a little bit shaky on. I think what works best is, you know, when the show grows a bit more, and if people want to see that, we could do it as a reward for some kind of goal, you know? Like maybe when we hit 1,000 follows or something, we could do like a show where we're producing a track together and we make it an event. But I think more than anything, I want to be pretty consistent with the stuff that I offer. So if one day I'm doing music stuff and another day I'm doing gaming, it feels to me like some people might want to show up for one thing and not for another. And my whole thing is trying to build a group of people who enjoy my shit. And, you know, when they come to the show, they more or less know what they're gonna get, you know? May not always be the same game, but it's, you know, it's like a similar kind of show, which I think is important, right? If you tune into HBO and instead of fucking Game of Thrones you get, I don't know what's another show that could be on there, but you know what I'm saying. if you don't know what to expect, it's almost like you're asking a lot of your viewers to always tune in and be okay with the surprise. Dyslexion. What a nickname. How are you today? Thank you for the follow. So that's sort of my view on things, but I would be curious to hear from you guys. You know, some of you are, of course, regulars on the channel, and your opinion means a great deal. If you have feelings either way. Some people like the variety, but my feeling is that most of us like familiarity over variety. Like, you like to know what to expect. I'm good. How are you? Dude, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I was telling these guys because we rarely miss a stream, but I actually had to miss it on Monday because I had some health issues, and I noticed how much I miss it, man, you know? Because we don't miss a ton of them. Every time I do miss one, it's like, you know, like something's wrong. What's going on? I'm not streaming, you know, on that day. And it kind of, I guess that speaks to why I do this. And it's really not about, I was just talking about it. I have a full-time job, right? And it's a, you know, it's a good paying job. I'm happy with it. So it's not really that I'm seeking, you know, like an extra source of income or anything like that. It's never really been about that, which I think is a good thing. I'm not saying that people can't have a good show if that's their income, but I think it removes that aspect of like me needing money, which is cool. But the reason I do it, guys, is it actually loads me up with a ton of energy, you know? Like, if you compare my level of energy, let's say after work, usually I'm pretty tired, right? So after work, pretty low energy, like pretty tired. It's been a long day, right? But after a stream, I'm actually, you know, pogged up after the stream. So it's interesting because during the stream, I'm also pogged up because, you know, I'm doing a show, I'm doing a thing, I'm talking. But after, my brain energy is much more positive as well. And I think that would be sorely missed if I were to just stop streaming. I think that would be really noticeable, and I would need something else to replace it, which I think would be tough. I don't go out a lot in real life, so that may be one thing. Like, you know, if I did have a lot going on IRL. Oh shit. Oh, that was such a bad move. Oh no. You know, maybe that would be that piece that would fit in there. I think what makes the show great is that you enjoy it. In terms of the content, all I can say is go with something that gets you excited. I think that's really important, man. Let me turn on my light so you can see my Sekiro figurine in all its glory there. One sec. My camera lost a little bit of the focus there. Let's get it back. I think, you know, the fact that I'm pumped matters. But not only to making a good show, but like to me, you know? I think that's a signal that it's something that works for me. Barabbas, what's up, man? What's the little bear about? This little guy? This was a gift from a streamer friend, Billy Tricks. Really cool streamer. And this is from the Division 2. I don't know if you can see it from there. The little 2 badge there. So this is from the game. This is something you could carry in your pack in the game. And it's cute. And I thought it was a cute thing to have it there. Barabbas, how are you, man? Welcome to the easy part of your week, comprising of Thursday and Friday. Actually, the podcast with you guys maybe go back to streaming. Nothing serious, but I'm happy to get back with that. Colo, really? Dude, we talked about it and the fact that you hadn't been streaming for a while, right? Basil, you wanna come say hi to the stream? Can we get Basil to say hi? Come on, buddy. Do you need a treat to be motivated? Let's do this. Come on, bud. Come on. All right. We got some catnip here. Basil. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah? Yeah, it's you. Come on. Come on, dummy. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Chop, chop. Yeah. Good boy. Take the treat, buddy. Take the treat. Oh, yeah. Let's get in that chin. Oh, yeah, that's where it's at. Oh. Chin action. Good boy. Give me a hug. It's a kitty. White socks. I don't think he understands how much I like grabbing the beans. You don't understand the power, right? You have over humans. The power of beans. I love that emote. It's great. Okay, let's do an acrid run. Let's do an acrid run. Actually, getting a puppy next month. Animals are amazing. Colo, that's incredible. What kind of puppy are you getting? Chink, 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 chink. Poison Man. Yeah. Woo. A Boston Terrier. Wait, hold on. We gotta look this up. Boston Terrier. I don't know like the types of dogs too well. Oh! Like this? I love these dogs, dude. They are strong, right? Like some of these dogs get jacked. They have like stocky legs sometimes, but they got like a strong torso, dude. Right? That's the one? Yeah. Slap, slap. Just really feeling the weight of my other job. As you might know, I do advising mentoring with refugee men. You did tell me about it, dude. Is it has it gotten a bit more difficult of late, or is it just like everything together sort of hard to handle? Can we please kill those guys in the distance? That would be great. They are affectionate, great companion dogs. I can't wait. Yeah, dogs are awesome, dude. And they're good for your health too, because you have to walk them or even run them in some cases, right? So the thing with Acrid is we gotta kind of play him as an ranged character, because melee sucks, quite plainly. And at first is a little bit slow. Takes a bit to get him going, right? And we do need to take out some of the flying enemies, because they're gonna snipe us. Woo. but the jump really helps. Boss kind of goes down very slowly, which kind of sucks. Woo! And this boss in particular, not the greatest as accurate for sure, but we'll try to make it work our best. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't kill me. You help them where you can, but can only help them so much. It must be tough to get isolated from your own feelings, right? You feel their struggles, like you sympathize with them a lot. Hide from the boom. There we go. Yeah, that must be tough, right? And there's only so much you can do. Even, you know, in that role or that position. You know, it's funny because Barabbas is a power lifter, right? And there's this stereotype of like meatheads who power lift, having no feelings and stuff. But of course it's just a stereotype, right? We're all just fucking people at the end of the day, and we feel shit. Guys, we made it. We made it through the first boss. Sometimes it's pretty annoying because our damage takes a little bit to get going on the ranged aspect of our damage at least. Woo. No. Die, please. No, no, no. You just sympathize. Don't take on many clients or mentees because you think about emotional health. Hard shell, big crying bear inside. That's funny to think about, right? Yo, alien head. Not a bad pickup, dude. For this early on, not bad at all. Can we get the $64 for this? That'd be dope. Why do you keep spawning these things? Oh my god. Sometimes you die on the first stage or get past the first and snowball. Yeah, that does happen. Love that character model, very badass. I like it too, man. I like it too. We should hurry up a little bit though. Oh, whoops. In finding the teleporter, I think it's gotta be this way. The thing is, he's very slow, dude. Mithrix cheese time. Hell yes, trouble next. You know it, you know it. For people who don't know, this is a really good character to do the last boss with, because you can sort of just do damage from afar. And again, this is advertised as a melee character, but it's not. If you play melee accurate on Monsoon, you're begging to get fucked. And not in a nice way, you know? Ka-ching, ka-ching. Oh, no. Woo! Who have you done Monsoon with? So we've beaten Monsoon with 5 out of 10 characters. I can show you the list later of the ones we've actually done it with. Others, we've come very close. We're very close. And we've done the most difficult ones, in my opinion. So, let's see. Commando Huntress Loader. Oops, we're dying. Commando Huntress Loader. Mercenary. Sorry, not Loader. I meant multi. So loader we haven't done yet. But I think that will be one of the easiest ones for us. Because loader is really strong. We've also done captain. My brain is blanking now. Melee accurate actual troll. Actual troll, right? Can you imagine? Actual melee. Oh. So the reason why, by the way, if people are wondering, the reason why melee doesn't work is he doesn't have anything to help with damage mitigation or anything like that when you're up close. Which it's not a bad design or anything, but it just, you know, promotes ranged combat. And in fact, there's a lunar item which is called Visions of Heresy that replaces your primary attack with a ranged one. And I actually like to grab that and just go fully ranged. Johnny, did something happen to the stream earlier? It did. So actually I had a Windows crash. So I'm really sorry about that. But everything should be back to normal. You run like 3 shaped glass 24/7. You know what, man? I love shaped glass. The fact that it keeps one-shot protection is really good. Because when you do glass, so the artifact glass, it actually removes your one-shot protection. I think that's a recent change. But a very, very noticeable one. So playing glass, for folks who don't know, you have... I think it's something like, is it 10 times your normal damage? But 10% of the HP? I think that's the trade-off. One Punch Man. Speaking of loader, One Punch Man is here. I know I'm way late, but I finished Borderlands 3 3 weeks ago. Lots of fun, the best one so far. I loved it, man. And in fact, I was playing the DLC with some friends on Sunday, actually. And it was a great time. 500% damage, 10% HP. Thank you. Thank you, Crack. Done with the boys. Is anyone done with the boys? Anyone watching the boys? Can we get the Prion? I don't think we can get the Prion. It's up there. That's really unfortunate. Question. Who do you main this game? So my 3 favorites are Loader, Captain, and Mercenary. I would say Captain is my most consistent one, followed closely by Loader. What about you? I think everybody loves Loader, though. It's not just me. So that's an easy choice, isn't it? Let's try to get rid of some of the flying dudes. They're boning us right now, dude. It's bad. Woo! Please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the balls. Please. Mercy. I'm a good person. Look at all the wisps, dude. Since when are there so many wisps, guys? There's so many of them. You main Mercenary, have around 309 games on him. Very nice. So have you also unlocked the alt skin for him? This skin is sick, right? I absolutely love this skin. Artificer is the one I missed when you guys asked which ones we've unlocked. So we got Commando, Huntress, Artificer, Merc, and Captain. We gotta do some of the others now. I love Artificer, so cool, man. What a cool character. Why don't we try Engineer? He has the best alt skin in the game, not gonna lie, for sure. 10 out of 10. That was quite the army. Oh, a lot of flying dudes. NG for life. NG is great, dude. But I've been converted to the moving turrets. What about you guys? Been converted over. Guys, I'm gonna try to do a longer stream today. So I'm actually gonna grab a coffee, if that's okay with you. So we're gonna take a very short break and we're gonna rock our new Be Right Back screen made by the one and only Gilgamesh. So enjoy the Be Right Back screen. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Hey, welcome back. How's everybody doing? Try to play everyone, but Artificer and Acrid are the bane of your existence. Artificer is amazing, but it can take some getting used to for sure. I love this Be Right Back screen. It's Puts a smile on my face every time. That's sick. Crack, thank you. Yeah, all compliments to the chef, as they say, which in this case is Jill. That's now the desktop. That's my desktop on every device that I have. So cool. So who do you guys main in this game? Accurate, adorable, but bad. It's kind of boring, isn't it? Accurate, a little bit. It's good though. Commando equals life. Mando? Really? Mando life, huh? Interesting. Did you get your coffee? I did. Thank you for asking. I went for a bit of a not like full power coffee. I have a coffee machine, one of those bean to cup machines, and you can adjust the intensity of it. So I did like a 1 star out of 3 because it's already 8 p.m. for me. Cheers, everybody. Commando is fun. Yeah. By the way, if anyone wants to chat about Risk of Rain or life, we chat every day in the Discord, and I would love to have you guys over there as well. It's taking its own life at this point. Would be cool to get more people, even more, to join there. What's Basil's stand power? Okay, so Basil's official name is Strange Boom, and he's got very high strength but low range, and his power is shape-shifting. So, by the way, I didn't come up with this. There's like a stand generator thing, and all of us in the Discord who like JoJo rolled a stand. So actually, our names in the Discord, you know, we have the name of the stand in there as well. So feel free to join and roll your stand and join us. Yeah. Make you stand just so much. There's a generator. So if you join the Discord, I can show you. It generates it for you. And you can re-roll if you're not happy. But it creates a name and everything. I need to understand how to roll a stand. Troubled. I will tell after the stream, okay? It's a date. We'll create you a stand after. And you can then change your nickname in Discord too, to have it in your name. So we'll do that after. But for now, let's do an engineer run, shall we? Anybody? Do you have any any suggestions for characters, by the way? Very good. You wanna get an RNG stand, dude? Let's do it. Okay, this is a date, everybody. After the stream here, okay, in the Discord, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get everybody stands, okay? Civil Black. Is a date? Hell yes. Hell yeah. Guys, what character should we play next? So we're missing, for skins, we're missing Engineer, Rex, Loader, and Acrid. Flaccid Pancake. Oh my god. Rex. Sounds good. Cheers, everybody. Do a Rex run. Let's do it. So, factoid of the day. Rex has got the worst proc coefficient on his M1 out of all the survivors. And also interesting is that he's actually not slower. So all of the survivors have the same speed. And this might blow your mind because Rex feels very slow, right? And he can't outrun lasers, for example, from Titans or Stone Giants. But that's only because the hitbox of the model is bigger. Isn't that weird? I promise, I swear that it feels like a way slower character. And also, I swear the wisps spawning are out of control. Just out of control, aren't they? Woo! So boss is not up there. It might be down here. Like around there, maybe? Yo, what am I missing, dude? Oh, it's up there? Is it? It is. War banner, let's go. So very sadly, I don't think there's a way to get up from here. I think the quickest way is gonna be to go down. And this is gonna hurt a little bit. Go down and then take the jumping platform. Look at how slow Rex feels, dude. There we go. Lifesteal will help, hell yes. Gotta kill that elite. Okay, here we go. So Vagrant really sucks to fight in here because we don't have a lot of coverage. But we'll have to make the tree work, play around the tree. So we let some enemies pile up in the floor so that we can spam M1s on the Vagrant. Woo. The more enemies, the merrier, right? It's kind of weird with Rex. You actually want enemies to pile up a little bit, right? So that you can use them. Look at how slow he is. I can't even get behind cover. Oh my god. Ah, I tried to get behind the tree. That's my bad. That didn't count. Quick restart. How did you guys get Gesture of the Drowned? I can't do it. Like the second last item need to unlock. I don't remember what that one was. I'm sorry. Redo. Yeah, that didn't count. Ka-chung, 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 ka-chung. The idea was good. Our execution was a little bit lacking. I guess what's also interesting with Rex is that he doesn't have any stuns, right? He does have the root, which is very strong. Even, actually, dude, the root works with Mithrix as well. Final boss. Kind of weird because the final boss is actually susceptible to... Oh! I love that screen. The final boss is susceptible to stuns as well. So, pretty sure he's the only boss to be affected by stuns and root and all that. Let's get a goat hoof here to kick things off. That looks pretty good. Mithrix can be stunned, yeah. With Artificer's Ice, for example. Artificer's Ice. Weird, right? It's also weird because Mithrix can take fall damage. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, what kind of sense does it make for the boss to be like a badass, but then take fall damage from a small fall? Like, what? Mithrix is like just a buffed up enemy then. Yeah, exactly. Weird, right? Okay, we need the TP. There it is. Going okay so far. Attack speed is not really the most relevant thing on Rex, but it's nice. Nice. Let's see if we can get nice and close to the Titan here. so he can't do the bullshit laser. And then happily spam our M2 here. Look at that. Woo! Root. Oh! I am Root. Look at that beautiful root, guys. Okay. Gotta take out the wisps. The same problem we had before, a lot of these spawning. Yo, did we just get a will-o'-the-wisp? Look at that guy. Ronnie, what's up, man? Welcome back. Always a pleasure, sir. I am a boss and I get severely damaged by stabbing your big toe. That's a significant weak spot. You might want to work on that. How is your week going, Ronnie, by the way? How are you, man? I really just want to get out of this level quickly. Try to be snappy. By the way, has anybody bought or I guess pre-ordered any of the consoles? Any X-Boy, X-Boy, any Xbox or PS5 future owners in the chat? It's not going at all? Dude, lay it on me. What's the issue? What's wrong, Ronnie? What's going on, man? You can confide in me. It's only a public chat room. It's totally private. Nobody will tell, right? PS5 future owner. Let's go. When, by the way, when are they shipped? Do you know? Do you have a date of like when you're getting the PS5? Pretty pog, man. What's the first game you're gonna get, do you think? Any Demon Souls fans excited for the remake? Any Souls players in the house? Demon Souls, let's go! Hell yes, my dude. I'm going to buy it right out of boot camp. Hell yes. You know what? We'll take the ukulele because we very much like ukuleles. We also got a bit of extra attack speed, so that's gonna come in handy. No snitches in this chat. Yeah. Snitches get bitches. Wait. Not how the saying goes. Snitches are bitches. You played DS1 through 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, looking forward to Demons. Yo, a fellow Souls veteran in the chat? Is that what I spy? A fellow Souls player in chat. We're getting fucked by the beam. Oh, we're so fucked. I don't know how we survived. I really was not expecting him to be able to hit me with the laser from there. Let's make sure we got some coverage here. Snitches get stitches. Oh, I know. I'm just fucking around. Where's the fun if I get it right, Ronnie? You gotta entertain people, right? I long for the day it comes to PC. It certainly will, right? But it will probably take a year or so. Sony really likes to milk those exclusives. Not that there's anything wrong with that, by the way. It's their business model, so we just have to work around it as consumers, right? Deathmark is not really that good, is it? Like, we don't have any statuses right now. It's gonna take a lot for us to be able to enable that, but I think I'm just gonna get out of this level. I'm not really seeing any boxes nearby. Don't want to spend too much time in here. Deathmark is great. Oh, I love it, but you need some way to enable it, right? Maybe later on, hopefully. Laughing at others' misfortune is part of life. Also, you have 2 debugs. That's true. That's actually true. I forgot about. I didn't realize we have the utility debug. Sorry, debuff. And the root counts as a debuff, doesn't it? Technically. I was thinking that we only had the 1 debuff. Didn't realize the root would also count. Get a slow and bleed or flame and you're good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's look for that. Oh yeah. You know, I don't like this level, guys. I don't like it very much. It's very annoying to traverse. Can we get some move speed, please? No. I'll take the stickies. Decent damage, right? And they... Oh, I grabbed the wrong shit. Rip. Double war banner, guys. Kappa. Double war banner builds. Yo! That's an armor piercing printer though. Yes, we lost our gasoline. I don't really want to risk losing my attack speed, or do I? Do we go all in, guys? Fuck it. YOLO. We're going all in, man. I lost my goat hoof, which was really unlucky. So at that point, might as well go all in. I'm gonna keep like 1 attack speed, like 1 syringe. I think that's okay. Do it! Taking off debuffs. If I spend all my basil tokens, will you go in debuff? Where is the... God damn it. Got distracted. Guys, we gotta get to the TP. It's gonna be up there probably, right? By the way, how lucky are we to pick up a fucking... supercharger, what's the name again of the thing? Capacitor. Only the best usable. Change my mind, right? Best usable in Risk of Rain 2, capacitor. Yes, the Prion is really good, but being able to just nuke stuff that often is still the best thing. What is this character even supposed to be? A living flower? So it's actually supposed to be like a robot. Because the way you unlock it is you bring a power core to it. So actually it's supposed to be some kind of robot. But I don't know, man. It's weird. Give me something good. Disposable missile launcher with 50 fuel cells. 50 fuel cells. Holy shit. That's a pretty big conditional, isn't it? We really need some move speed. Like, the biggest thing has been being this slow, I feel. Eliminate you. Eliminate you. Let's do the TP as quick as we can. Spent a lot of time here. We'll grab the chest and then do the TP. I do like missile launcher because shooting missiles is amazing. But I don't think the damage is that good, right, compared to capacitor. Also the fact that you can't really control who it goes to. Could you teleport down here, please? Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that damage from the armor-piercing rounds. Oh. They doubted the armor-piercing rounds build. They were like, are you mad? Letting go of everything. Bandolier is really underwhelming. Right? What's your favorite common item? Definitely goat hoof. What about you? I like to be Speedy Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez is the way, man. Dude, Rex is an amazing character. I say it every time. Every time I play Rex, I'm like, yeah. We should play this more often. Lagging like fuck on your end. Oh no. I'm not seeing any dropped frames on my side. Could you try refreshing and hopefully that will fix it up. What's your favorite green item? Now that is an interesting question, isn't it? I think it really comes down to the different characters. I love ukulele. Because I love guitars and stuff. And, you know, the fact that it's like a lightning proc is amazing. So, like, my feeling towards it is that that's my favorite. But from a practical standpoint, there may be a few others, like the bands, right? The wedding bands are probably, like, the best ones, I would say. Speaking broadly, again, it depends on the character, but just like in general. And then yeah, trying to think now. Yeah, I think that would be it. Getting any PC hardware upgrades this year? Oh yeah, I'm going for a 3080 soon. But I'm waiting a little bit because I want to see what the new Gigabyte model has to offer. So Gigabyte is releasing a 20 gigabytes version. So depending on like how much more that costs compared to the other models, I'll probably go with that. Assuming that reviews are good. Sir, please. $3080, when is the last time you upgraded your GPU? So right now I have a 1080 Ti. We're dying, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed. We're dead. Oh! Sorry guys, I goofed. I didn't realize we were taking damage. My bad. Fucked up. Squid boys. Goldomania, what's up, man? How are you today? You're a fan of fireworks. You know, I love fireworks. I know, like, on paper they're not as good, but the feeling of it when you pop something open, it's like, woo! Celebration of rockets, you know? I'm doing really well, man. What about you, Goldomania? What's going on your side? You have one favorite green item? Is this squid polyp? Wait, are you joking? Could it be that you're the only person who likes polyp? Even the devs joke about how bad it is. To be honest, I kinda like having it. But when you compare it to some of the others, good, thank you, buddy, not much. Let me remind you that you beat the hardest part of your week, Goldomania, which is Monday through Wednesday. Let's do an engineer run, guys. Any love for NG in chat? I think Troubled Next was talking about NG life. Any love for engineer? By the way, how do you guys play engineer? Do you do moving turrets? Static turrets? I've been converted to moving turrets because they honestly do really good damage, dude. And you need to carry them a little bit. You know, you need to give them a little juice, a little move speed, but they can do a lot of damage. But Chungus life, you live the Chungus life. Too much love for engineer, hell yes. I do love engineer. It used to be like my main character at first, and I played him with the bubble, you know, like really safe and scared. But the harpoons are just too good, right? Not only are they harpoons, like, hello, you're firing rockets, that's always gonna be a superior choice. But they're good damage. Like, they're actually almost a replacement to the primary, right? Because the M1 is so bad without attack speed. M1 can actually be pretty good if you get attack speed and bleed. The M1 or the beach balls, as I call them, can be pretty good, dude. Also, the moving landmines are really good. I think those are just like everybody prefers them. The moving turrets, maybe there are some arguments to be made because there's a better proc coefficient in the static turrets, and you can also live the Chungus life with them. Ah, come on, you hit me with that? Beach balls. Beach balls. Woo. Beach balls power. Johnny just wanted to ask you a question, please. 1 second. I'll get to you in a moment. Do you need 32 gigabyte for a streaming dedicated PC? Definitely not. Don't worry about that. Are you talking about like a 2 PC setup where you have one PC doing the encoding and one playing the game? Yeah, you mean RAM? No. Even for gaming, for now at least, I don't think any games are needing more than 16. For future proofing, sure, you can go 32. But if it's a PC that's just gonna be encoding, 16 is the golden. 16 is the golden for me. By the way, I really like two PC setups for streaming. I know people say there's no point in doing them. I would disagree. With the caveat of, if and only if you always play the same game and you know that it works fine on your single PC, then that's fine. You don't need two PCs. But for someone like myself who is actually, you know, playing different games here and there, you never know when a game is not gonna play nice with the capture, or if your main PC has some issue or the game crashes and you need to restart. Guess what? You don't have to restart your stream because, yo, can we not do this? Can we not have elite wisps, please? Guess what? You don't have to restart your stream because you have a dedicated system taking care of that. So I really love it. Now it's a big cost, of course, and you know I'm in a privileged position of being able to afford it. So I'm not saying everyone go out there and spend money you don't have on a second PC, but I'm saying if you have the possibility and you take streaming seriously and you want to live a life of no troubles, no tech issues, it's the dream. Like, since I've gone to a 2PC stream setup, I don't think I can maybe count on you know, on one hand the times where we've had hiccups. Like today was actually one of them where we had a Windows crash on the streaming system. Did you guys know that, by the way, you can hide behind the teleported prongs? Don't need anything outside of that. You have to be a bit careful because you have to stand still for a long time, so need to make sure enemies are not gonna pop your ass around you. Hate those damn vagrants. It's very understandable. I think it's a feeling many people will share. Your dedicated PC, you have 32. Yes. But, no, actually, hold on. My streaming PC... Actually, forget. I'll have to check in a second here. I think I went for 32 gigabytes, but because I had like a good deal on it, I have to say I'm spoiled. So I live in London and we get really good prices on Amazon UK. Yeah, I went for 32. I remember now. I got the G-Skill set, I think. I got a really good deal on the 32. Oh yeah, you've seen my video, have you? The video where I talk about my setup. You're in London too? Cheers, man. Whereabouts are you based? I'm in the Croydon area, more or less. It's cool to have some other London people, man. Maybe we'll do a get-together sometime. Have a beer. Finchley, nice. It's a good area. Are you originally from London? Are you a Brit? Because I'm not, by the way. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm originally from Brazil. I moved to Spain when I was about 12, and then from there, my last year of uni, I came to the UK and stayed here ever since. Your main engineer is your... Oh, Brazilian gang, let's go. Let's go. Brazilian gang, my dude. Are you also from Brazil, Crack? Like, right now, are you based in Brazil, or have you moved outside of Brazil? Yo, we're getting hit. No bueno. No. Turrets, save me. Okay. Gotta take care of those wisps, man. I fucking hate those guys. Let's do the boss real quick. Where's the beetle? It's, you know, it's one of those things I kind of hate when the boss spawns far away. It's like, am I a joke to you? Am I a joke to you? Oh no. Take care of those wisps. Let the turrets do a bit of the job right now. Okay. Situation is kind of salvaged. Sort of. Right now in Chile. Very cool. How is Chile, by the way? I've never been to Chile. Is it cool to live out there? How are things right now, by the way, with the pandemic? Are you guys doing okay? Don't get hit is bad for business, exactly. We're not in the business of getting hit, are we? We're in the business of slaying queen beetles. Very profitable line of work. Look at all those wisps, dude. It's fucking wisp season or something. By the way, is anybody excited for Halloween? I know it's still a little ways off, but kind of cool, right? Do some spooky stuff, watch some spooky movies. It's a nice place, but right now it's not in a great spot. The whole pandemic situation hit you hard. Shit. There's a lot of social unrest as well. That's not good. No bueno. Their limbs sell for a good price. They do. They do. Dude, we're very late. We're quite a bit behind the curve here. Let's get out. Get out. We'll take the shrine, though. Take the shrine. Yo, very nice. You know, the saw is pretty good. The saw-rang? Is it? Saw-meringue. I always get that wrong. Beetle Guard will make it work. Oh shit, there was a syringe printer? Fuck me. We should have gone balls deep into that printer, guys. Good thing is we got a cautious slug. I actually like cautious slugs quite a bit. Makes me feel warm and cozy to have them. Look at that syringe. We were destined to have one after all. Yo, you tanky motherfucker. Please die. Dude, the beautiful ukulele procs. You guys see that? Blub blub blub. Beach balls. Oh. Ah! In a world where only wisps spawn and everything is fucked. RNG plays a cruel joke on our streamer. Rose Buckler, let's go. You know, people undervalue protective items, I think. Everybody's all about the damage. But the fact is, no matter how good you are, you're gonna take some shots. That sounds obscene, but you get what I'm saying. Rose Buckler gives so much armor. Yeah, it's, I think, if I remember my numbers correctly, something like 30% damage mitigation. For free. All you gotta do is run. And you get it for free. And the Chrono Bobble is good too, man. Especially for Mithrix. If you're playing Mithrix, having that slow is actually 10 out of 10. To get him off your ass. Very powerful stuff. Very good damage from the Somerang, I gotta say. Very impressed with it. Very happy with my purchase. You know what's actually broken with Engineer? And no, it's not the Chungus, although kind of. What's the name of the item? I'm blanking now on the name. So the item that does a Nova when you go low HP. That item also works on your turrets. So every time one of your turrets is about to die, it does like a giant Nova of damage. Genesis Loop, thank you very much. Dude, this is nice having people, knowledgeable people in chat that can help me when my knowledge fails me. I appreciate it. Look at the turrets go, dude. How cool is that? If nothing else, you gotta give it to the mobile turrets. They're cool as hell. They're cool as hell. When you're just watching them go at enemies, you're like, yeah, good. Who's a good little turret? Who's the best turret? The best little turret. And the bandolier for our efforts, pretty underwhelming, I have to say. We are gonna check real quick. Let's see if we got any good drops. I'll keep the Somerang, is pretty good. Also, Dio's works on turrets. Yes, that's another amazing one. Excuse me as I do a 10 out of 10 run. Yo. Dude, Genesis Loops. Once you try it, you're like, where have you been all my life? The damage of it is insane. And it's like, it's risk-free because it's just your turrets dying, you know? And with the mobile turrets, they tend to go down more often than the static ones anyways, so, you know, it works out. But what's cool with the mobile turrets is that they get your move speed, right? So if you're Speedy Gonzalez, they are Speedy Gonzalez. Look at this. Crit glasses. It's somebody's birthday today. I'm not super happy with our timing, I have to say. We're pretty late. It's gonna be a little rough, I think. Look at my turrets, dude, just killing shit. Turrets are like, yo. Get wrecked. Have you tried Risk of Rain 2 mods? Not really. Are there any mods that you recommend? Shit, what? How did we not see the fat chest? The fattest, thickest. Big chest. How do you... Sniper playable character. What? Sniper is in there as a... I've seen the Goku mod. Everybody was playing that when it came out. You know, a lot of times I like to play games just vanilla, man. Because, you know, I like to sort of play the game the way the devs intended. If anything, I do cosmetic mods. Because I'm a lot into skins and cosmetics and stuff. So that sort of stuff I do for sure. Let's take out the stone giant here. No. Nope. We're dying. Oh. Okay, let's cautious slug a little bit. Didn't really... I was hoping for a bit of time before he does the laser, but he did it straight away. That was pretty rough. Vanilla is a great flavor. Change my mind. I will change your mind. Vanilla... Let me correct your statement. So, I'm not gonna call you out. I'm gonna correct or qualify your statement, okay? Vanilla is a great flavor if you're gonna combine it with other stuff. And then in that case... Are we dying here? Please. Oh. Calculated. The risk I took was calculated, guys. I'm just shit at math. Chocolate, worst flavor. So if you're gonna mix it, it's great. If you're gonna throw some fruit in there or something else, it's gonna be great. No, don't do it. But if you're just having vanilla, that shit sucks. It's bland as fuck. Actually, validate me right now, Spaniard. When you say you love vanilla, you mean you love vanilla with something, right? So you add something on top. Like maybe you throw some fruit in there, maybe jam, whatever it is. You got some other shit on top, right? You accept this correction. Very good. See what we've done here? This is what politics should be like. Pistachio ice cream, ultimate flavor. Do you know what, dude? I've never tried pistachio. It's always been like pistachio. And dude, I love pistachios, okay? Don't get me wrong. But like as an ice cream flavor, what? Wow, that really hurt? Could you not ever do that, please? Oh. Do we want to scrap anything? It's a bit early for scrapping, but I kind of like my items, I think. Normally, you know, fireworks is one where if I was really trying to be super efficient, I probably wouldn't have fireworks and I would scrap it. But it's kind of fun, you know, I like having stuff pop out and explode, right? Get him, Beetlejuice. Always mix it with something is not what you expect at first. Oh, you mean pistachio? Pistachio. Is it... It's not an Italian thing, right? I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I hope it's not offensive. I apologize to any Italians in chat who are like, yo, I'm offended by this. I do like to take my time in Abyssal Depths because there's so much value to be had in this stage. So much stuff. I like to squeeze it for all it's worth. It doesn't really taste like pistachio. Interesting. I gotta try it, man. I talked about it a couple times. My favorite flavor is actually grape ice cream, and it's pretty uncommon. I don't know if any of you guys tried grape. As an Italian, I am offended that you did not continue using your Mario voice. Italian. By the way, Void Soldier, hello. I don't think I said hi to you, and I really apologize, man. I missed you coming in. How are things? And also, I don't think I asked you, how are you guys coping with the pandemic over there? I know that you were doing a lot better, but also I see a lot of countries sort of having to go back and lock down again. What's going on there? Grape is amazing, dude. Hell yes. It's pretty uncommon though, right? Can you like easily find grape over there, Spaniard? Things are awesome so far, so good. That's amazing to hear, man. I'm really glad to hear that. Okay. Yeah, grape is incredible. I don't know why it's so rare. It's pretty hard to find. In Spain, so back when I lived in Spain, I never found it. Here in the UK, I never see it either. So I don't know, man. Kind of rare. Do we know where the TP is, by the way? Not that I'm not enjoying the looting, but I would like to move things along a little bit. Okay, focus time. Don't fall down. I always fall down from the chains. It's only in a couple fancy food stores hidden in a corner. Oh, okay. Here it is. Let's do it real quick. Why'd you spawn over there? Are you a coward or something? Are you a coward? Yo, we got a lot of ass contraptions in the air. No, don't laser me. Don't laser me. Stop it. No. Tricky thing when fighting two giants is you gotta make sure you got cover from both of them in case they laser. That dude is pretty far away as well. So I guess we're sort of lucky there. Worked out pretty well for us. Let's make sure... Oh! We got a stone or something to hide behind? Oh yeah. It's beautiful. Dude, when stuff works as engineer, it's like... Yeah, it just works, as Todd says. There's Rex over there. If anyone doesn't know, that's how you unlock Rex. So when the TP is done, let's go down. Oh shit, didn't mean to fall this much. Okay. Luckily we're not in Eclipse difficulty, so we don't take that much damage from it. I wanna grab that legendary. Dude, have you guys seen that new show on Netflix? Yo, Shattering Justice. I love that item, by the way. It looks so fucking cool when you carry it. What was I gonna say? Yes. Have you seen that show on Netflix called Away? It's a show. It's like a space sci-fi show with Hilary Swank and I forget who the other people are, but in terms of names, but they're all really good in it. Your 10 out of 10 run was cut short. Oh no. Did you try like a command run to get the Genesis loop? Let me take a quick break here, guys. Drink some water. My throat is a little bit sore. You did. Did you try out the Genesis thing? It's so good, man. It saved me a lot of times. It feels like God's hand blowing up all enemies around you. But dude, Away is a pretty cool show on Netflix. So it's about, you know, a team going to Mars. So they're the first people going to Mars. So it's a sci-fi show based on the stuff that, you know, Elon Musk and others talk about, you know, when it comes to going to Mars. So it's like science-based, but it's sci-fi. And it's good. You made it to stage 1. Oh no, what happened? What happened? Tried to change up the play style and use harpoon and moving. Oh yes, it takes some getting used to, doesn't it? Also, we goofed big time. I really didn't mean to die in the or to fall in that way. I'm gonna go a little bit into armor piercing rounds. Could you not? Please die. There we go. Yo, magma worm, am I a joke to you? Oh shit. The magma worm was like, I'm not gonna come around. I'm gonna be playing over here for now. Okay. The ass contraptions are down. Tried to change up the place. Oh, sorry, I had already read that. Streamer brain. Streamer brain. Blub, blub, blub. By the way, guys, you know, we were talking earlier about how I've been looking at things I can improve for the stream. So hit me up with some of your favorite streamers. Do you have anyone that, you know, you go to all the time to watch stuff? And bonus points if you want to tell me, like, is there one thing in specific that you like about that person? I would love to sort of check out some new streams and examine, you know, what people are doing right on their shows as well, and learn from it a bit. So it could be like big or small, doesn't have to be a big streamer. By the way, do we know where the TP is? It's gonna be there, isn't it? I think I saw it over there. Holy shit. Yo. No, we're just dying here. Okay. Woo. Okay. I was goofing, man. I just wanted to make it out. Oh, there's an ass contraption as well. Yo, oh, we're boned. Fuck. That's a wrap. A little clumsy, aren't we? We're a little clumsy today. Let's do a loader. So one thing that's kind of interesting with that show I was talking about, Away, is that it has a big focus on like sentimental stuff. So I'm not gonna spoil it for people, but a big part of the show is like it's kind of a drama in some ways. So it's like a sci-fi drama. Let's say they're focusing the human side of it quite a lot. We didn't make the jump, by the way. Which I think like it worked out in some cases, but then in other cases it felt a little bit slow. Like, you know, like, oh, come on, get on with it, right? Get on with it. And it almost feels like unprofessional, honestly. Like if you're a fucking astronaut, you're trained for that shit. You shouldn't be like breaking down. And I know it's like an unprecedented journey to go to Mars and all that stuff. I understand. But that's your job, right? Imagine if like I'm an engineer, right? I'm a software engineer. Imagine if at work I'm like breaking down and shit. I know the comparison is totally unfair, by the way. Like, you know, astronaut with engineer. Software engineer working from home. So I'm not really comparing the two as like hazardous or stressful. But you get where I'm coming from? Like, wouldn't you expect them to be able to handle the stress? Yo, could you not do that? Oh. Yo, a hoopoe feather? Dude. Ouch. Alright. We haven't grabbed any items. We have no items. I agree, I think professionalism should come before emotional side of things. Yeah, like, it doesn't even take that long for someone to, like, be breaking down and shit. They're like, come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're like 2 months into the mission and you're fucking... Like... Basically, the reason I say it is because in a mission like that, you have a responsibility to help keep the morale, right? So if you're breaking down and shit, other people are likely to also lose their shit. So it's like, it's also your responsibility for other people's sakes to like keep your shit together a little bit, right? So it's not just about you. You have a commitment with your team. Yo, we fell down. That seems annoying. It actually, Jill, it's funny. I think maybe I can relate with you a bit on this, but there was one episode where they kept going on about it, right? And I was just like, I get it, it's tough, right? It's difficult, but get on with it, right? I actually skipped a good 15 minutes of the episode. I think it was episode 2 or something. I was like, skip, right, next episode. And then, you know, things got on and it got better. But there was a moment where I almost gave up the show. I'm glad I stuck with it because it was good in the end. Really doubt they're going to send anybody who doesn't want to be there, considering it's more likely a one-way trip. That's true, but like in their defense, one thing is to want to be there on paper, and then another one is to go through months of travel to even get there, right? Really, really challenging and lots of difficulties and problems coming up. If you're hired to do a job, then do it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, imagine, Jill, if like you're an artist, right? Imagine if, like, I don't know, like you were on a call with a client and you like lost your shit. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm going through is really tough. It's like, it's not the client's problem, right? Stress training definitely being a part of, definitely a part of being an astronaut. Well, they do it, yeah. I guess I don't buy that they wouldn't be able to handle it, you know? Guys, if you don't mind, I'm gonna take a very short break because the coffee has accelerated my body rhythms. Enough information, right? I don't want to go too deep on that, but we'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Love to see the love for the new screen. Yeah, I'm in love with it. I got it everywhere on my tab and it's great. I'm glad you guys dig it. So yeah, man, it actually triggered me watching it sometimes, because I was like, dude, I'm putting myself in the shoes of the other astronauts. So there's like one astronaut losing their shit because they missed their daughter or something. I'm like, how's that my problem? We need to fix the fucking filtration system, right? Our water supply needs to be fixed. How is it my why do I have to take shit because you miss your I understand. It's tough, right? I'm not saying, like, you know, everybody has feelings. My mug arrived, dude. Send me a pic later. Tweet me a pic of it, Nor. Welcome back, man. How are you? Thank you very much, dude, for getting a mug. I appreciate it. Guys, okay. Do you want to know what I'm really excited about? Sweaters, guys. Okay, comfy sweaters are back. Tis the season of comfy sweaters. Okay, it's back. We'll do left it in work. Hell yes. Let me open. We'll open the window a bit. No sweat exactly. Dude, it's great, right? Comfy sweaters. If anyone has a comfy sweater, share a selfie later in our Discord, which I invite you to join. You see how I thread things? Always trying to get people in there. Loader. Here we go. We'll eliminate you very quickly. Very powerfully, right? As someone may say. Some have said in recent news. Pause the run. Killing it now. Is this on Switch? Dude, actually it is. Actually it is. And you know what? I've heard the... What do you call that? The gyro controls. Like the one where you're like moving the console and shit. I heard that works pretty well. But I haven't tried it myself. I'd recommend you pick up the game though if you like this sort of thing, because it's really just excellent, you know. Booyah. No. Don't hit me. Oh. Run away. Woo. Okay, a lot of contraptions. Oh. Gotta kill some of the ass contraptions in the air. Booyah. The lasers are fairly easy to avoid, but problem with the contraptions is it's kind of hard to tell sometimes when you're not looking at them when they're gonna attack you. Woo! That's dangerous, dude. You know, the big danger with beetles is that they can shotgun against a wall. So if you're close to a wall, you really gotta watch out. That's where they get you, man. The beetles otherwise are pretty easy. Did we just get a band? Oh. Oh. Sorry, I enjoyed that a little bit too much, didn't I? I apologize. Potato is here. Yes. How is the best potato? You can't stop playing it. No, it's great, man. I keep coming back to it. Yeah. It's really addictive. And also really rewarding when you like feel yourself getting better and stuff. Woo! Hello, human. Hello to you. Hello to you, potato. Yo! Woo! I'm Spider-Man. Ooh, a goat hoof. Let's continue to go. And we'll do the shrine. We'll do the shrine. Just dropping by is 4 a.m. Body demand sleeps. Another goat hoof. Let's go. I appreciate it, Potato, greatly. Let's go back to the TP, man. I don't think there's anything else for us. Woo! Look at this mobility, though. Oh, yeah. Potato, I was just telling people, I'm having a job change for the first time in a long time. So it's still gonna be in my company. Much love to you and Basil, thank you very much. Still gonna be in the same company, but it's gonna be a different role, different team. So it's a scary / exciting moment. Job change, yeah. No, I'm not really worried. I'm, I guess, a little bit scared because, you know, I do like my job as it is, and it's going to change because it's going to be a different role, and I don't know yet exactly what team I'm going to be joining. I'm sort of window shopping right now. You know, I have a lot of, well, a good number of options to choose from. So I'm actually taking a couple days leave to evaluate all my options and then go from there. So it's exciting, and I'm in a privileged position to, you know, to have good choices there to pick from and stuff. New people to handle, yeah. But, you know, it'll be interesting for sure. A new challenge, right? Any reason for it? Yeah, there's been some reorganization at the top levels in my company, and they are moving some resources around and stuff. So the way teams are organized and things is shifting a little bit. Would you ever go into game development? No, not really. I don't think so. Like, one of the things I talked about is how I don't really want to mix different hobbies and things with my job. So, you know, I don't really do work for fun ever, even though I do have fun while doing my job and stuff, and I like my job, but I don't like spend my free time doing any of it, let's say. And it's very important for me to compartmentalize like that. So as someone who enjoys playing games like for a lot of his free time, I wouldn't really want to work on games, if that makes sense. It would be like you know, the metaphor I used before was like really liking burgers and then becoming someone who makes burgers for a living. I think it would like remove some of the magic from it, some of the enjoyment. You either? Yeah. That's how I feel about it, though. I think it's different for everybody, right? Some people like having the same thing for hobbies and work. From experience in working on games versus playing games is very different. I bet it is, yeah. But you know, there's something about like knowing the magic sauce. Like, let me try to find a better example. Maybe I think like movies is a better example than burgers. So if you know like a lot about cinematography and how movies are done, when you watch a movie, I think a lot of your head is thinking about, oh, how they're doing this effect or how they're doing, you know, a certain thing. And I think that sort of removes a little bit of the sitting back and enjoying a movie. Not that you can't enjoy movies, I'm not saying that, but a lot of because of how my head works. Sorry, English is difficult at this time of the day. Because of how my head works, I would always be thinking, like a part of my brain would be thinking about how they're doing the effect and things like that, if that makes sense. So that's like my take on it and why I would sort of stay away from that a bit. Enjoy bed. Much love. From your experience, you do, Jill says, do enjoy as a hobby, but also like it as a job. Can be difficult sometimes because some commissions might be harder to get through than others, or clients can make it unenjoyable. Yeah, art is an interesting one, right? So I can't draw, right? Which is why I work with people like you who actually can. But if I think about music, which is what I do, what I can talk about, I think it feels different because knowing the inner workings of music to me just adds beauty to it, No, the fact that I know that, someone is using a particular scale to get a feeling out of you and that kind of thing, that to me adds to the magic of it. So I don't know if it's different. Like maybe it's just that I don't know that much about cinematography, and if I did know much about it, I would feel that it actually adds to the experience, like knowing about it. But my feeling is it would be different. So I don't know if that's also how it works for, for drawing in your case. Yo, we took so much damage. You also take an analytical approach to art and music. Sort of, yeah. In the sense that I'm deliberate about certain things. So, for example, if I'm doing an improvisation, I'm very aware that targeting a particular note in the scale will give me a certain vibe or feel, and I'm very deliberate about that. But at the same time, I stay open to what's gonna happen, to like being surprised. So as I play, I don't know what I'm gonna play next, right? Most of what I play is sort of improvisational in that sense. So let's say that I have some guidelines and I know the direction I want to take things, but I never know exactly which exact street I'm gonna go down, if that makes sense. But it's definitely like my play is very informed by theory. So it's, again, I'm being very deliberate about like the direction I want to take a particular piece, let's say. And I think that's a good thing. But I imagine that's kind of how it works with you as well, right? When you're doing a piece, it's like you have probably you have some clear direction of where you want to take things, but as you draw, you might like come across something unexpected, right? Like maybe you paint, like you draw something and like an idea springs to mind, right? That you hadn't thought of. So I think that's probably how it works for that stuff too. Woo! Yo, TP, let's do it. Our timing is looking a lot better on this run, by the way. Not to say it's perfect or amazing, but it's pretty good. Dude, we erased the boss. Did you see that? Did you see that? And this run, let's see, how many statuses do we have? We got the stun grenades. That's about it. I don't know. I don't think the stickies count as a status. think that may be it. We do have the stun from loader. And maybe the shock also adds a status. I'm not sure. We'll have to check. I don't think we have a ton of stuff to enable Deathmark yet, but we'll get there. We'll pick up some bleed, hopefully. You're very elements and principles of art kind of person. Your decisions are often based on these, color theory and stuff. You know, I find color theory fucking fascinating. And I want to learn more about that, because one of the things that I do is like thumbnails. So, you know, when I make a video, for example, or even for streams, I make thumbnails. And I very much think about how to make something really impactful, for example. So, you know, like getting colors that contrast a lot for the background versus the text, for example. And I found that thinking about this stuff has made me much better at creating thumbnails. So again, to go back to the creation process, I think being deliberate about that kind of stuff really makes a difference. And maybe people don't notice it at a conscious level, but you know, it's they definitely feel it when they look at something. Dude, another band? Let's go. But color theory is a big one, right? Look at any big company's logo or like branding. You can think about Coca-Cola or, you know, the red and white, right? You can think about McDonald's, the red and yellow. What are some different ones? Sorry, I'm trying to think now. Some really impactful ones that come to mind. Maybe Adidas, right? I think Adidas is like black and white, basically, isn't it? It's like a really bold or impactful contrast. To be fair, art, music, and marketing is just emotional manipulation. It really is. In a good way. It's like if I'm making a song, if I'm making a piece, I'm very much trying to drive you towards a certain reaction. So, like for example, the piece that's sounding now, this was an improvisation. So I didn't know like necessarily which notes I was gonna play, for example, but I knew that I wanted to get this sort of mellow, yeah, like melancholic feel, but with a slight touch of like motivational as well. And that to me, you know, I translate that into like music theory things in terms of, you know, using a major scale, for example, even over major chords. So, you know, little things like that. And then, you know, I could sort of bore you with more details, but I'm not gonna. Let's grab a bunch of this, because armor piercing rounds is fucking amazing for bosses. No, Basil, get down from there. Basil, get down. Hey, get the laser, buddy. Go get the laser. Go. Can be used for good or bad. What would be like a bad reason? Like if you think about music, let's say, what would be a bad motivation? Because if you're, like the way I think about that, if you're trying to guide someone to a certain emotional state, that's not any worse than, you know, someone making a movie and trying to like make you cry or make you feel for a character, right? I think that's okay. Okay, let's, I think we're gonna like leave this stage. Didn't really get enough for the legendary, which I think is okay, honestly. Not a big problem. Take propaganda, for instance. Oh yeah, true. So you mean like music used in propaganda? I guess that's a fair point, yeah. So, you know, if you have like victorious sounding music, you could use that to inspire that feeling, for example. But I think that's fair game. I think that's more on the side of people being aware that they're being manipulated, right? And when that's okay and when it's not. So, you know, if it's like a political campaign, very important for you to be aware that everybody's gonna be trying to manipulate you, right? If you're just listening to music or looking at an art piece, then you're aware that people are trying to lead you a certain way. And that's fine, right? You're probably fine with that. Yo! Dude, this level is pretty tough, I gotta say. Man. Let's do the TP straight away, and we're gonna loop instead of doing the final boss, I think. Why is it another magma worm, guys? Oh, it's 2 of them. That's nice. It's 2 magma worms. Lovely. Woo! Yo! How are we chunking the boss? We're dead. Wow! Dude, this level irks me. This is the true run killer, isn't it? It's the make or break. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We goofed. Why don't we do like a... Yeah, let's do a cap. We'll do a cap run. We goofed. You gotta play it so safe when you have all those parents. Hacking chests. This is why the captain is so good, man. So much value from getting free shit. The other thing about Captain is like the satisfaction of the normal attack is, you know, palpable. Shooting feels great. This is why, dude, I've been trying to get more people into this game because it's sort of an indie game and it's very popular for sure, but a lot of my friends have slept on it. And this is one of those games that you could potentially play for a very long time. Not only get your, you know, your money's worth from it, but, you know, go beyond that. And especially with friends, dude, it's so fun. And it doesn't matter, like, I don't care, because people tell me, yo, I can't play in this difficulty, you know, I'm gonna hold you back. I don't give a shit, man. I just enjoy playing this with people. It's a lot of fun. It's just satisfying, you know? It's also a good game because you can kind of chat while playing it pretty well. It's not something where it needs like 100% of your bandwidth. There we go. Bands is fantastic. Only played Overwatch for over 3 months now. Doesn't look like it takes a lot of concentration. To be fair, at first, it's a bit overwhelming, but that's where I think if you're playing with someone who knows the game, it will really make it a lot better for you because first, like if you're playing with me, I can help you unlock all the characters. And then you can choose the one that suits your playstyle the best, you know, because they're very different. Let's get out of here. We got some great items already. And then, like, you know, people can tell you the basics of what you should be doing. And then from there, it's just like discovery on your side. Just play. and have fun, and then learn by playing, which I think is like the way it should be, you know? Yo, we got a folks, man. Are we dying, like, from basic enemies? What's going on here? We're gonna take damage. Oh my god, we're dead. 1 HP. Seems good. Haven't felt like playing anything else for a long time, don't know why. Well, I get that sometimes, like with this game. Are we dead? We're dead. That didn't count. That was a practice run. That happens to me as well. Like sometimes, you know what I think it is, man? For me at least, it's like mental energy, you know? If work is pretty draining, as it has been lately, my mental energy is not there for me to jump into a big 100-hour story game. My energy is towards the side of getting in, doing a few Risk of Rain runs, chatting with some friends, with you guys. That's where my brain's at, you know? I feel like you need some brain space to get into like a deep story game. Don't you guys feel that? So this week, true? So this weekend, I'm releasing a new album. So in the last week, I released an album which is songs where I'm singing and also playing all the instruments and stuff. And that album is really special for me personally. But as I was saying, the next one is gonna be instrumental, so it's like melodic rock songs. They're all instrumental, and I think those are better for like people who actually want to use them in videos and stuff. Because let's be honest, it's kind of weird to talk over like spoken word, right? Like not even because it's my songs, but if there's someone singing in the background, it sort of distracts me a little bit from what I'm trying to say. So this next album that's coming out has some of the first songs that I've composed, that I've re-instrumented, replayed, re-recorded, and remastered. And it's also really special to me because it's some of the first compositions that I've made, you know, the best ones, the ones that I like to this day. Oh! In some ways, it feels almost a little bit emo. But I think it mostly feels that way to me only. Because I know like the background of what I was feeling when I composed those songs. It was like university, and I was, you know, trying to figure shit out in life. You know how it is. But I'm really proud of those songs. And, you know, remastering them has been really cool. Or also re-recording and stuff. So that's coming out on the weekend. And you'll be able to grab it also for $5 on Bandcamp. And I invite you to use it as well in videos and streams and stuff if you want. And my guilt-free business model is that if you can't afford my music, but you actually like it, DM me and I will give it to you for free. And you're free to use it in your streams and videos. That's my guilt-free model. So if you want to support the channel and you know, buy the album, that's amazing. I really appreciate it. But if it's a matter of you like it, but you don't want to spend $5, I totally get it. And I give it to you for free, guys, if you want. It's my little piece that I'm giving. Yo, could you stop spawning these dudes, please? Is this one of those times where there are no chests in the level? This is a 0 chest Andy. So I think a lot about discovery and stuff, right? We were talking about streams. What is it? What is it that, you know, so many of us are in this band of, you know, around 10, 20 people. There's so many of us in this band. And I can't crack if there's something about it that differentiates people who are at that level versus like bigger streamers. And really, I watch stuff almost like with analytical eyes. I'm like, what is it, right? I sit there and I watch some friends who have, you know, maybe 5 viewers. Like I have a good number of friends who are struggling to get any traction. And their shit is good, man, you know? Like some of these people, I watch them and I'm like, yo, this is a show, right? This is good. And then I go to like some bigger streamers and they have like a basic webcam. You know, the webcam looks like shit. They got no, like very little low production value. This is not everyone, by the way. I'm just saying I've seen cases like this. So I think there's an element of it which is just the personality, right? You either like the person or you don't, and for some reason that person has like a really nice personality, and I get that. Your webcam is bad. It's not that bad. It's okay. But if you want to improve, I have some thoughts on how you can improve it without having to buy anything. And the main thing is lighting. So if you want, we can talk about that, Jill. I'm happy to sort of give you a few thoughts that may help. How energetic are some of them? Yeah, that could be it, right? I guess people like hype streamers. Like, I actually don't really enjoy hype streamers. So if someone is like listening to Prodigy and like screaming at me and their voice is going up and down the whole time, I actually don't like it that much. I prefer like something a bit more on the level, right? Like the person is talking all the time and it's kind of, you know, the level doesn't go up and down. Because that's, to me, that's what's enjoyable, to like lurk in, you know? Put some prescription glasses in front of it. Like chill streams, yeah, that's my preference. But again, different strokes to different folks. And no, that's not obscene. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. But yeah, man, it's one of those fucking... Like, I don't know how it works. And I'm trying to crack it. You know, I don't know if anybody has cracked it. At the end of the day, some stuff it's just like... You don't know what's gonna go viral, right? Like you people on YouTube, you know, some of us make hundreds of videos, and then there's one video that for some reason sort of pops, and there's no real rhyme or reason to it. So I think in the same way, like on Twitch, a lot of it is all the good stuff that we talk about often, which is like being discoverable through other platforms, whether it's YouTube, social media and all that stuff. And then, consolidating audiences from different platforms, all that shit, right? That's like the basic stuff. Everybody knows, and everybody knows they have to do it. And if you're not doing it, that's why you're not growing. But if you're already doing all those things, right, like many of us are, it's almost like, what do you do, right? Luck plays a role. People use it as an excuse all the time, Chinny. All the time. I see so many people angry at the world, at Twitch. Why don't big streamers raid me? Why doesn't Twitch help me get discovered? None of these people owe you a damn thing. And ultimately, if nobody's watching your shit, it's because it's shit. Right? No, now look, again, there's some, it's difficult to get discovered for sure, but at some level, can we make it to the Prion? We have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We made it. Let's go. At the end of the day, right, you gotta look at your shit with critical eyes and be like, assume that your stuff sucks and start from there. Like, does my shit suck? And then look at it critically. What can you improve, right? I think that will help you much more than blaming everybody. But it does get to a point where you think that you've done most things. And I think at that point, you may need external perspective. Like if you already think you're doing most things you should be doing, where I'm at right now is I probably need some input from other people. Because maybe they look at my Twitter and they go yo, you could be doing this and this to get more traction. Or maybe they look at my YouTube or they look at my Twitch, right? So I think that's where it is, getting all the pieces of the puzzle to work together well as a well-oiled machine, right? And then the other big thing is time. I think a lot of people, they want to just succeed, right? They stream for 2 months and then they're angry at Twitch because they don't have a following. It's like, my dude, you haven't even breached the word try in that. You got a friend that got raided by Munition. She got a lot of followers. Sorry, she got a lot of followers, but still had 5 viewers. After, you mean? Yeah, so that's the other thing. Raids have a really shitty ratio of people who actually stick around. And there's a good reason for that, by the way. It's almost like basic common sense. If you're watching a show and the show ends and they give you a different thing on TV, there's a chance you'll stick around if it's pretty similar to what you like already. But if it's a different show, you're probably gonna tune out, right? And it's nothing necessarily against the new show, but you were there for the other show. So it's just it's totally understandable. So in the same way, if you get rated, unless your content is really a one-to-one replica or transfer, a direct handover from the other shit people were watching, that's people are not gonna stick around. Firm believer in the power of Twitter. I feel like being there has helped me a lot. I think it's helped me as well, but I also think I have a lot to learn about how to use Twitter. The first steps that I've taken... Okay, not first steps. I've tried a lot of shit, okay? But haven't watched TV in years. But the main thing that I think is crucial on Twitter is being very deliberate about what you post. because that's a snapshot. Think about this, right? We talked about it the other day a bit. For many people, the only way they know you is through what they see from you on Twitter, right? That's a snapshot of you, a slice of your content and who you are as a person. You're offering that up on Twitter, and many people only know that of you. So if what you're posting is like venting about shit, that's the perception people have of you. You're the guy that's always venting. So I'm a big believer of never venting. I'll vent to friends, right? If you're my friend and, you know, I'm going through some shit, you know, I'll talk about it with you for sure. But it's very important for me that, you know, I don't have a big following yet. But the people who do follow me, and, you know, there's a few people that engage with me. By the way, join me on Twitter. There's a panel down below and you can tweet at me and help me there. But, like, the people who see me there on Twitter, the shit I'm posting is really deliberate. I'm trying to create this, like, image of myself through these snapshots so that people have the perception I want of me, who is someone with a positive outlook, loves fucking games, loves music, is excited about shit, right? So guess what? I only post about stuff I'm excited about. If there's something I hate, I'm not out there posting about it. I just don't look at that shit. I don't engage with shit I don't like, right? If I don't like a game, I'm not shitting on it on Twitter. I'm not like, oh, I hate this game and this company sucks, right? No, I just don't tweet about that game. I tweet about the other shit I like. And I think that's... It doesn't mean you have to do it like that, but like being deliberate about what you post, I think it's really important. And I can't, you know, I don't have great numbers on Twitter, so I don't have great proof of this, but this is like how I think about it. You have a good quality stream, but maybe you don't stream enough. So I stream 3 days a week for 2 years now, and we barely ever miss a stream. I work 8 or 9 hours every day as well. So, you know, for me to stream more, not only would it be taxing and, like, you know, eat away at time that I have for myself, but the problem is I also need time to work on those other platforms, right? We talked about how important it is to get people from other platforms to come to your stream. That's how you get your shit discovered, right? Is using other platforms. So if I'm streaming fucking 5 days a week, guess what? I don't have time to make YouTube videos or, you know, craft tweets or Instagram posts, all that stuff. So actually, it might surprise you, Goldomania, because again, sorry, I've done a lot of research on all this shit, so, you know, I might bore you a bit with this conversation, but it's like a lot of my growth happens offline. So it might surprise you, but I get more followers typically when I'm offline than when I'm actually streaming. And the reason for that is because, you know, I have stuff like the ACG podcast, you know, other platforms, you know, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. People find me through those means, and then they come here. So, you know, the trickle that happens on Twitch from people like browsing and finding you is really small compared to those other places. So that's why it makes a lot of sense for you to spend time and energy in those other places to get people over to Twitch. Because, yeah, Twitch is not very good at discoverability, you know? So I actually think it's a big mistake for people to spend all of their waking hours streaming because the discoverability isn't there. So that's my view on it. I remember following Jim Sterling. Wax Whale is so good, dude. I love it. remember following Jim Sterling. He bitches on Twitter 50 times a day. I hit the unfollow button a few days ago. Yeah, exactly. And look, some people like that stuff, right? So then I'm not catering to those people, and that's okay. There's also a piece of finding your gang, right? So you want people who think like you to gravitate towards you. So it's very important that you're broadcasting the right message. If you're someone who likes to bitch about stuff, that's fine. But then you're broadcasting that message, and the people who will gravitate towards you are the people who like that sort of stuff as well. I don't like that sort of stuff. I don't believe in spending time and energy in stuff that I don't like. So again, if I don't like something, I guess what? I don't spend time on it, right? But that's my take. I knew you from ACG, but didn't actually find you until you posted in Medusa's Discord networking. Dude, that's a great example of like, you never know like where you're gonna find someone. Look at that. Medusa, another fellow streamer who's at the sort of level that I'm at in terms of viewership. And like, I chatted in there. I was sort of a regular in his stream as well, and guess what? You found me through there. If you were to put the odds on that on paper, it's pretty unlikely, but it all adds up, right? Having a presence in other platforms, in other streams, other communities, it's a big piece. And it all comes together in this nice, like machinery that you have working for you. And again, it doesn't depend on you being online, and it's working for you, right? So once this all like scales out, and over time, again, it takes a lot of time for this shit, right? You need patience and perseverance. But over time, all of this stuff scales, and then, all of a sudden, instead of 5 people following when I'm offline every day, which is already fucking amazing, by the way. I'm really happy about that. You might have like 100 people following you once, you have bigger audiences elsewhere. And that's where it all like compounds together and builds. But it takes time, man. I think time and consistency is like the big thing, the big variable. When you look at those, bigger streamers, I think most of them have been streaming for years, right? I'm sure you can find examples of people who have just blown up, but my feeling is that that's the exception and not the rule. And you should always think of yourself as the rule and not the exception, right? So I think that's my take. Like my big strategy is the stuff about like using multiple platforms that I talked about, but also like consistency. So when I say, oh, I don't miss a stream, it's really important to me to be accountable for that, So yeah, if I do miss a stream because I feel poorly, look, that happens. But outside of that, for like 2 years now, we've been streaming for 3 or 4 days a week. 4 days the first year, and then I made the call to go down to 3 days so I could do more platforms. And we've been, stable with that. I think it's important to have that consistency so people know they can show up for your shit, right? Because you're gonna be there. To tell you the truth, don't question yourself, just stream and it will come. It's a matter of time. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's healthy to sort of question what you could be doing better, right? But I don't obsess over it. And to be clear, what I think about is not necessarily like growth. It's more like improvement. Does that make sense? The difference between that? So what I care about is ultimately having a fucking kick-ass show, and that's like over time, right? Like you make gradual improvements to get there. It's not like one thing. It's probably like a ton of small things, if anything. So to me, it's much more about like me being really happy with where the show is at in terms of quality, rather than the actual numbers of people watching and stuff. But of course, both go hand in hand, right? If you have a fucking amazing show, people are gonna watch that shit, right? So a lot of it, I think, is on me. So, you know, the reason why maybe we're at this number of viewers and not more, I think most of it is like I own that shit. And just because I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong doesn't mean that there's nothing I can do, right? So I'm always looking for stuff. Shroud was streaming for 2 years with very low views, and then it happened. It can happen. I think that sort of story is much more rare nowadays, of people blowing up. But it can happen for sure. Let's get out of this level. We've been here forever. Dude, we didn't use our hacking beacons. What? Am I a dumbass? Let's hack the legendary. There are no elevators, only ladders. That's a good metaphor. Yeah, the shortcut stuff doesn't work. Like, people who think you can, you know, take some kind of shortcut, is not really how it works, you know? You gotta do the work, right? What's a beacon? I thought they were bacon. You're right, I said it wrong. I said the incorrect word. Have you guys been watching anything cool? Either a show or anime series, anything good? By the way, have you seen the Dragon's Dogma show on Netflix? I can't even. I actually, I need feedback on this. If anybody has seen the Dragon's Dogma show, don't the monsters look like absolute dog shit? Am I like seeing things differently here? Because the dragon in the first episode looks like a render from 1990s, and episode 2 there's like a troll, and the troll looks like actual garbage. It looks like a 3D model again. And the contrast of that versus like the well-drawn characters, it's so stark, you know? It pulls me out every time. I got to episode 2 only. After you post it, I won't be watching. I don't recommend it, man. I don't know. I think Reg watched it and he liked it. But dude, I don't understand. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's one of those things, you know? Like, it's not working for me. And what's funny is I like the art style a lot of the other stuff. Like, the other characters are great. Other characters are really kick-ass. Well drawn, all that stuff. Castlevania was good. Oh yeah, dude. Even season 2, right? I don't remember season 2 too well, but I think I liked it as well. Oh no. Please, mercy. Mercy. Okay, that's a good number of enemies. Okay, we gotta kill that particular ass contraption. Ah! God damn it. Keeps flying away from me. Oh no. Have you seen season 3? Wait, there are 3 seasons for Castlevania? No, I've only seen the first 2, I think. I actually didn't know there was a 3rd. Oh, wow. Holy shit, that hurts. Dude, these enemies are brutal. Fuck. Luckily, we got the captain, man. Captain is a powerful man. So close to killing the giant. No, he teleported away. Yes! He's fucked. Let's go grab some chests. Definitely the most mature. Season 3 is good, huh? Dude, you know what I would love? A scrapper would be 10 out of 10. Because I want to do a lot of armor piercing rounds. I think armor piercing rounds is really the unsung hero. I love that. Lenore? You don't want to try Lost Ark? Lost Ark? Wait, was that a show? Is that on Netflix? Yo, what is it? Like, give me the back of the book description, you know? Yeah. Let's do the final boss. I don't know if I've shown some of you guys the final boss of the game yet. So we'll do that. Mithrix. Well, if we can beat this boss, of course. Assuming we can do that. Give me an easy boss, please. Magma War. Okay, we can deal with that. It's a game? Oh shit. Lost Ark. I'm trying to remember. I mean, it made me think of Ark, the game, but you probably don't mean that. Not sure, man. Yo, we're taking a butt load of damage. Could we not? Please. Let me have, dude, let me have one win. Come on, man. Come on. I always feel bad because I win way more offline than when I stream. And I know that, you know, a lot of it is because I'm talking. But, you know, I kind of feel bad. I want to give you guys a win. Oh, no. To be more specific, Lost Ark Online. Ark the Glitch. Wait, is it Ark? Like, is that the actual full name of Ark? The Lost Ark? Is that it? Like with the dinos and stuff, where you tame dinos? If it's... No, it's a different game? Okay. Dude, Ark has the... Oh shit, I goofed. Okay. Woo! Dude, that was lucky. We blocked the fall damage. Fuck yes. Woo! Yo, we're doing it. Dude, Lost Ark, I was trying to say, Ark has the worst UI or HUD in any game. It's easily the worst looking HUD. It's not even a HUD. It's like plain text. You guys remember this shit? You remember Ark? It's like plain text on the screen, and it's not even a cool font. It's like the shittiest font you can think of. It's like your default Arial fucking Arial, or, you know. It's incredible. I don't understand how that flies. That's Ark Survival. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. We forgot one chest there. That's okay. Guys, this is the final stage. By the way, let me actually show you the music in this stage because it's fucking phenomenal. Let's pop the music here. I love this this music, guys. It's great. And this will be our last run for the day. Johnny, I like to be positive. Also, Johnny, Ark fucking suck. That's true. Well, I didn't say that I never shit on things. I said on Twitter, right? On Twitter, I'm very deliberately, how do you say this? Trying to brand myself as the positive outlook guy who talks about stuff he's excited about. But you know, in here, this is long form, dude. You get the full thing here, right? I don't sugarcoat it if I don't like something. But the big thing is, like, I don't play games that I don't like. So you're not gonna see me playing Ark and then spend 3 hours bitching about it. If it comes up, I'll shit on it, right? For a bit, and then we're moving on to a different topic and talking about shit I'm actually excited about. But yeah, man, I really believe in, like, being really honest about stuff. So it wouldn't make sense for me to be, like, trying to sing Ark's praises if I think it's shit. And I think it is. It doesn't... You can like the game, right? We don't have to like all the same butts, and we can still be friends, you know? You can like blondes and I can like brunettes, and we're good. You know what? I really wish we had double jump, because it helps a great deal against Mithrix, the final boss. He sort of stays on your ass a lot. Look at this music, guys. Feel it. Ark is like an inverted butt. Yeah, it's like the worst butt you've ever had. We're talking about the same game, guys. We're talking about Ark Survival. By the way, no hate on you if you like Ark, guys. I'm good. Predatory instincts, sure. Oh, oops. We goofed. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Heal up. Don't attack me. No! No! Tired brain this time. Look. We fucked up. We fucked up. The only healing... So, okay, let me explain a few things. The only healing we had was Bustling Chungus, which means we have to stand still for like 3 seconds until the healing starts, and it's very slow. We only had one. And in that time, the dudes got to us and shot us. In hindsight, right? Hindsight 2020, I should have run away onto the other island, got behind cover, healed fully, and then come back out. But my tired brain couldn't do it, guys. I apologize. I think we had a very good shot of killing Mithrix with the build we had and with Captain. But we didn't get it. I'm very sorry. Johnny, do you think I should go for Evermedia or Elgato? I've used Elgato for all my stuff. And I'm a big, like, you know, I got the badge, like, approval. It works. Yeah, for like 2 years I've used their shit and it's solid. But that's not to say Avermedia doesn't have good shit. I just haven't tried their stuff. And Elgato has been so reliable that I've just stuck with it. By the way, if you want to consult, you know, like if you're gonna buy a capture card and stuff, I can tell you the ones that I've used that have worked well for me for different things. So if that helps, you know, just hit me up in the Discord, and I'm always happy to touch base on that. But guys, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you had a good time. As always, we'll be back next time, okay? Friday, we got the ACG International podcast. I hope to see you all there. And on Saturday, we got the last episode of Tell Me Why, the new, you know, narrative adventure game that we've been playing there. And it's been really fun so far. I really appreciate everybody who hung out. It's been a good hang today. Nice to spend the remainder of my birthday. It's your birthday today, my dude. Happy fucking birthday, okay? Treat yourself. It's a hard time out there. You deserve it, okay? Listen, take care of yourselves, all right? Be nice to yourself in how you talk with yourself. Remember that, think about like how you would talk to a friend and then talk to yourself that way instead of giving your shit every day. Take care, much love, and as always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.